Hey folks, Joe with JC Baseball Collector here, coming back at you with another video. And as you can see, it's more Bowman. I mean, it's Bowman season until it's not, right? I mean, we're still waiting for any kind of other of the big releases. I think Donruss might come out at some point. I don't know. Panini's kind of like trickling out in the baseball front, but we might get a Donruss release. And then Series 2 is going to follow suit probably sometime in June. I can't remember what any of the other big releases these days are, but I think, it's really Bowman or bust at the moment as far as new stuff goes. And, I picked up a bunch of these blasters, and this one not cut. Here we go. Picked up a bunch of these blasters from Topps, and I'm still working my way through them. There's actually a really good deal on some additional blasters that I got from Fans Edge or somewhere else, and the price was just too good to pass up, and I decided to just go for it and buy a handful more. So probably gonna have some more Bowman related content coming in the coming weeks or month or so, as we continue to wait for the additional releases and start getting real excited for Series 2 and all the rookies that we're going to see in that one. I did see one tease that makes it seem like we're probably going to see Jordan Walker, Anthony Volpe, and you have to imagine Corbin Carroll's going to be in there, given the fact that he played for a portion of the season last year. So the rookie class was pretty strong and pretty deep in the first Series 1, and I think it's going to be potentially just as strong in Series 2. So we got ourselves a really nice rookie class this year. All right, let's look at a little bit of Bowman. There's J.J. Bleday. He's been playing pretty well for the Athletics. He was a formerly highly regarded prospect, kind of fell off, and now he's playing really well again. So there's a base. There's a rare bird insert of the Modern Prospects rare bird insert of Joshua Baez. I think I pulled that one previously. This is Jace Young. I don't think I have his first Bowman yet. I don't think I ever got it out of draft. There's a Michael Arroyo first. Wilbur Sanchez. And we got an Ambrose Tavares and an Ariel Almonte in our Chromes. So not bad to start it off. Got a couple of first Chromes. Haven't done great out of these blasters thus far. I mean, I don't know where it is. I have a whole bunch of stacks here, but I got a handful of those, nice, what do they call them these days? The lunar, solar, whatever, parallels. There's Adley Rushman. He's always got to go up in the stand. Absolutely love this kid. A bunch of those. I got a green paper rookie of Kodai Senga. I'm trying to think of whatever else we got. There was Corbin Carroll, who I was mentioning before. He'll be in presumably Series 2. Maybe James Outman makes Series 2, potentially. He's another guy who's been off to an absolutely tear of a start. What we got? Sights on September, Colton Cowser. That's a nice little insert right there. Jackson Churio, he's been hitting really well in the minors. Hope he's going to move up quickly. Mikey Romero, Henry Davis, also tearing the cover off the ball. See if he sticks at the catcher position, but he's tearing the cover off the ball. Jason Churio. They related? Not sure. You're going to have to find out. And here's Tony Blanco Jr. in one of these. See what I'm talking about? I guess the refractors that they put in here, they're like these, I don't know what they're calling them, lunar or something or other refractors this year. Definitely slightly different than, your normal refractor feel. One thing I decided I want to do, and that's why I'm kind of opening these boxes a little bit faster than I actually had originally planned, is that I'm going to try to, with this SGC deal, so anyone who hasn't seen it, SGC is doing another deal similar to they did with Series 1, $9 a card. Their normal grading rate is like, anywhere from like $20 to $25 a card. There's Yoshida, another guy who might be in Series 2. He's been hitting really well. Terrible defender, but he's hitting really well. Is to put together the Spotlights insert set, and I'll show you which ones I mean as soon as we pull one. It's usually one a box or one every other box. Jose Ramos insert. Alex Ramirez, Perosa, Rodriguez. There's Zach Neto. This kid's pretty good. And Jonathan Mejia, so no firsts in our Chromes there. But I want to try to put together the entire Spotlight insert set. Actually, I'll show you one right here. I have a few of them actually just right here off to the side. So like these guys right here, I mean, they're just so cool looking. The black background with the little spotlight. They get the refractor shine if you get them at just the right angle. I want to try to put that entire set of 20 together. There's 20 cards in it. It's a bunch of the big rookies and top prospects. And send those all up to SGC. I think that would be a really cool run to do for the SGC collection that I already have. You know, an SGC collection I'm building out. I'm trying to do a run on Adley Series 1 cards. You know, I'm working on a few other SGC related projects. But just given that deal, $9 a card, I think that would be really cool to have all those slabbed up, just to have them in the collection. There's a nice Garrett Mitchell rookie card, Rookie of the Year favorites. Just think that they would look so sweet. And there's 20 of them. It's not like it's anything crazy. I probably would have submitted between 10 and 20 cards anyhow. There's a nice Luis Angel Acuna, and there's a nice Spencer Jones Chrome. Definitely pulled that one already, but not going to complain one little bit about another Spencer Jones for the collection. He's been playing his butt off, hitting a ton of homers, so he's playing really well. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of those spotlight inserts. You see there's one coming up here, so hopefully it's a different one than we've already got. You know, I think I got 4 from my 6 blasters I pulled already. 3 others sent my way by Filthy Card Breaks. Really nice of him to do that. And I have a couple others coming my way as part of kind of various deals or trades or things that folks have sent along. Ooh, nice. Jackson Holiday. I actually just bought the Jackson Holiday. Was it the Jackson Holiday I bought? It might have been the Drew Jones. I think the Jackson Holiday was one that I still needed. So that's perfect. I actually picked up the Drew Jones off of Jake from Great Lakes Breaks for a few bucks. So got a good deal from him on that. So he's sending that my way. So I'm inching in. I'm probably about halfway home with putting that together. And, you know, if I get lucky, we'll pull a few out of these blasters, and then when that second set of blasters come, hopefully we get some of the others that we're after. There's Michael Arroyo first in the chrome. All right, last pack of this first blaster box. The next couple of boxes will, as I'm having trouble opening this pack, next couple of boxes will probably work through a little bit quicker, just because everyone's seen a lot of this Bowman already, but I've been cherishing it. I haven't opened up any Bowman in a couple of weeks here, so I've just been enjoying it. A nice little Sunday night rip. I actually was just recently live on my channel doing that Stadium Club rip for my giveaway and some Stadium Club Chrome, and then just because I have some free time, I decided to film this video shortly thereafter to post up midweek. So anyone who joined that live, I know it was only a few people, not like I have a huge following or anything, I really appreciated it. You know, I had fun interacting with you guys the best that I could. It was my first time going live, so I was trying my best to kind of follow the chat. There's another one of these, Luis Rodriguez. That's an interesting picture. It almost looks like a fake background. I'm sure it is a fake background, actually. Maybe it's just blurred. But Luis Rodriguez, I don't think I've seen that one yet. There's Vicente Perozzo first, and a Blaze Jordan. Blaze Jordan was all the rage. What was it, in 2021 Bowman? Let's get into the second box. Blaze Jordan was definitely all the rage in the 2021 Bowman. And he's fallen off a little bit. I don't think he's performed like incredibly well. I think the expectation was that he was going to be this like monster power hitter. And I don't think he's been quite that. I'm just going to move some things around here. I don't think he's been quite that yet for the Red Sox, but he's still got some time. Yeah, I think he's incredibly young still. I believe he was drafted out of high school, right? He was a 3rd-round pick. Drafted. He's born in 02. So yeah, he's still only going to be. He's not even 21 yet. He's 02, end of 02. So he's 20 years old only. So he's got a ton of time to still grow and mature and, you know, fill out. And we got another spotlight. Let's see what it's going to be. We'll move it to the back. So let's see. Juan Chacon. Mallory. There's a Drew Jones first. So I think I've already pulled a Drew Jones. There's a little bit of a dent on there. Something on this card. Definitely a bit of an imperfection on the top there. You can't see it. Oh, maybe you can at that angle. You see it right there? Middle left. Some sort of like, almost like a fingernail dug into it or something. But it's still Drew Jones. So we'll give him a little bit of love. Don't think I've pulled his chrome yet. I would love to do that. Kobe Thomas. We'll get through some of this base. Ooh, and Francisco Alvarez. Another one I did not have yet. So we are ticking them off. Let's keep it rolling with the spotlights. Definitely happy for that. So I just think that those black cards in the tuxes with the refractor shine, I just think that they're going to look so sick. And to have the full run of them, I just think it'd be a really cool piece for the collection. You know, just because I am an SGC collector, I just think that would be really cool. I'm not trying to, like, you know, grade, you know, Bowman cards with SGC to flip and make a bunch of money on. It's just not really my speed. Ooh, we got an Ivan Herrera blue paper, sky blue paper, numbered to 499. So that's pretty nice. Ivan Herrera, a rookie for the Cardinals. I believe he was a rookie in Series 1. Not the biggest rookie in the world. But the two paper colors that we've pulled have both been rookies out of Bowman. So that's pretty slick like that. We got a little Brady House action, number 68 on the Bowman Scouts Top 100 list. He's a nice little player. O'Ray, we've seen him already. Rada, Pedro Ramirez, and a Carlos Jorge. Where we pulled back-to-back of those lunar refractors of in my last, I believe it was my last video. Or my last Bowman video, I should say, not my last video. Let's see what we got here. Josh Young, rookie card. He'll probably be in Series 2 as well. Bunch of names that are going to be in Series 2. It's gonna be another strong one. I'll probably try to do a Tristan Casas. Another Joshua Baez rare bird. Are you kidding me? I can't stop pulling this guy. I think I have one of these from one of my past boxes. I mean, is this the only guy in this insert set or what? There's a Matt Mervis. He just got the call up. I'm not going to sleeve him, but he just got the call up. We'll put him in that pile there. Roman Anthony and a Dion Jorge. I think Roman Anthony's a nice one. Not an autograph. Yeah, you can see these. I kind of wiped it away, but there's a... I've noticed there's a lot of I've noticed people posting there's these kind of smudges or whatever that kind of are right here in the middle of the card going down the middle. That's a nice one. We'll give Roman Anthony a little bit of love in the showcase. Oh, wrong one. Because he's a chrome. When was he picked? Was he a first rounder? He was a second rounder, 78th overall. But for some reason, I think people are chasing him. I think people like him. He's not the top tier, but he's one that I think people are into. They like his autograph cards. So we'll give him a little bit of love. But yeah, I haven't had a whole ton of success out of these blasters yet. Last year, they really knocked my socks off. And this year, not a whole ton. We got Kodai Senga here. Nice Torkelson. No ink or anything out of them yet, which I find strange. I feel like a lot of people have been doing really, really well. There's a Gunnar Henderson rookie card. Tyler Soderstrom, Sights of September. There's Blanco again. Lionel James. Burgos. There's Kevin Parada. And our lunar is going to be Juan Alonso. So, 21. Don't know a whole ton about him, but that's going to be one of our little refractor actions out of this. All right, 2 packs to go in this next box, in the second box, and then we will scoot our way through that third one. But yeah, no ink yet, no numbered chromes, just the numbered, I don't think I have any numbered chromes, just the numbered papers. So, it's not been bad. It definitely hasn't lived up to the hype of last year. I'm definitely not doing as well as a number of the folks I'm seeing online. There's Luis Matos, Lubier, there's Alonso again, Gabriel Gonzalez. Ooh, here, let me show you here. See if you can see that. You see that right there? I've been seeing a lot of this, and it looks like you kind of can just wipe it all away. But this kind of stuff, just make sure you keep an eye on that if you're setting your cards in to grade. I mean, I'm sure I'm hardly the expert. I'm probably more of a novice than a lot of folks out there who grade, but stuff like that, you just want to make sure you wipe it away. And I'm just doing this with my hand because who cares about this Colson Montgomery, third year Colson Montgomery. But if it's something, you make sure you're doing a nice little cloth wipe on that. But that's definitely something that, for whatever reason, this year's Bowman has been susceptible to. I've never really noticed that in the past. I know there's always print lines and scratches and different smudges and other things, but that same kind of pattern up at the top of those chrome cards has been pretty pervasive, it seems, across the board. It's a little Shea Langoliers, Rookie of the Year favorites. Boyd, Martin Gonzalez, Jet Williams. You have to be fast if your name's Jet Williams, right? I mean, let's see. Does it say anything about this guy and his speed? Elite athlete with outstanding speed. So that must be Jet, but has to be a nickname, right? You can't be named Jet Williams and not be fast. Drew Gilbert, and we got a Moises Ballesteros. I wonder if there's any relation to Seve Ballesteros, the great Spanish golfer. All right, last box. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can luck up, get ourselves a thickie in the chromes, whether it be something numbered, whether it be some ink. We have not gotten, like I said, any of that yet out of our blasters. And, you know, some people are saying blasters are the truth, and others like me, we haven't, it just hasn't quite delivered on that level yet. But I'm not complaining. I think this is pretty nice. You know, you're putting a nice little set together. You get a bunch of nice first Bowmans. There's Brady's House, Modern Prospects. At least it wasn't another Joshua Baez. So Brady House, very cool. Very strong chin, that guy. Max Wagner, Brock Jones, Austin Charles. So we're getting some nice firsts. Abel Bastidas and a Yafri Solano. I think this Yafri Solano guy's supposed to be decent. Not sure. Obviously super young. Born in 2004. This guy's like 18 years old still. Card is scratched. A lot of scratches, but not bad. I think he's supposed to be a good one, so we'll put that here. 5 packs to go for this video. How's everyone been enjoying the baseball season this far? I know I kind of always ask that question. You know, I'm as much of a baseball junkie as I am a hobby guy. But I want to know how everyone's feeling about the season, feeling about your teams. My Yankees, this guy right here is finally back healthy. He jacked a couple homers and a big win this weekend for the Yanks. You know, Yanks had a chance to take 3 out of 4 from the Rays, and they just couldn't get it done. But, you know, I think that they're just as good as that Rays team, even with all the injuries and whatever. There's a Marion Bird in the Lunar Refractor. But, you know, having watched already 7 games between the Yankees and the Rays, like, maybe I'm biased, but this one feels super thick. I'm going to put that one to the bottom. This pack felt really heavy. I just feel like the Yankees are, you know, for a team that's so many games out, I mean, that's mostly the function of the fact that the Rays got off to that great start. I mean, I just think that they've played them tough. I think they're just as good, and as the team gets healthier. Well, there's a nice Gunnar Henderson, nice insert to Gunnar Henderson. You know, I think they're going to make some noise. I think that things are going to look a lot different than on August 1st than they do right now. And I think people tend to expect things to kind of continue along the ways that they're going, and that's really just like never the way it works. So, I mean, we'll see. I definitely expect some big movement. I expect the Red Sox to come back to earth a little bit. Baltimore, I'm still just not sure because they've looked awesome, but they seem so ahead of schedule. But I think the Yankees are going to start getting healthier. I think getting Severino back. There's another Carlos Jorge. I can't stop holding that guy's chromes. But, you know, I think getting Severino back and some of these pitchers who can't give length for the Yanks out of the rotation is going to go a long way for them. You know, this guy seems to be ramping it back up, so you get him back in the lineup. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton, I think that they can start making some noise. Things are going to look a lot different on August 1st than they do right now. You know, I think that what is there, no insert in this pack? That's weird. That was a very strange pack. There's Jace Young and Roman Anthony. Yeah, I think things are going to... I think that the Rays are going to come back to earth at some point. Not like, you know, completely fall off and be terrible or anything, but I think that they've definitely severely overachieved thus far. We got something backwards on the back here, which is pretty cool. So let's put that to the side because we haven't pulled any big chrome cards yet. But I think that, you know, I think the Rays are eventually going to regress. I mean, they have a bunch of guys that, you know, just no one's ever heard of, really. Like some of them just having monster years, 900 plus OPS years, stuff like that. Like Wander, sure, you know, Reyes Arena is very good, but like some of these guys are just like playing Taylor Walls and who's the other guy? Luke Raley. There's a Christian Hernandez. Nice insert. You know, these guys are just, they're due for regression. You know, like I said, I'm not going to say that they're going to fall off completely. There's an Angel Genoa. What is that? $4.99. So that's another sky blue paper, number to $4.99. So definitely not too bad right there. We have the 2 sky blues over here to the left. But I don't want to sound like I'm a hater and I'm knocking the Rays, but I kind of am. But I just think that they're just, you know, they're due to come back down. There's a nice Jason Dominguez. That card's really sharp looking. Looks good. But I just think that they can't continue along at this pace. I think anyone who thinks they will, I just think that's a little bit silly. All right, last pack. We got something thick on the back here for sure. Hopefully it's some ink, but I will settle for some color. DL Hall, Shohei, PD, Bryce. We got a little Kyle Harrison, number 77 on the top 100 prospects. He's supposed to be a very, very good pitcher. Luis Garcia, Corona. All right, let's see what this is. It's Kevin Parada here on the back. Looks like we got ourselves a green. The wrong Diamondback. Abdias de la Cruz. A green, number to 99. Super young guy, born in 04, late in 04. So, pretty cool. Finally pulled ourselves a chrome color. Saw the Diamondback, got a little excited, but I could kind of just tell from the picture that it wasn't going to be Drew. But I will take some chrome first color out of Bowman for sure. So that'll do it for tonight's video, guys. Really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this one. These 3 blasters seem to be about a 20-minute ordeal every single time. Just the nature of opening up, 21 packs or 18 packs or whatever the number is. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I know I rambled a little bit on this one. Thanks a lot, guys, for sticking around. I'll be back probably this weekend with some more content. I got some Bowman Heritage here. Rookie card explosion boxes on the way. Bunch more stuff coming as we roll through the month of May and start getting ourselves into June. That Memorial Day summer season is soon to be upon us. All right, thanks as always, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Really appreciate the support, and the best is yet to come. All right, thanks a lot. Take care. Have a good night.